All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99. I am back with another video. All right, y'all, so I've been meaning to do this video a few days ago, earlier this week, but just been kind of busy putting in work, doing other videos. But I had to come back and do this one because this is a fight that needs to happen. I want to talk it up on my channel like I always do. It seems to help. When I talk these fights up because this is a big one. This is a big one that needs to happen for the strawweight division. Now, I know both of these fighters, they just won, 2 weekends ago. Well, Amanda Lemos did 2 weekends ago, right? And just last week, Zhang WEILI just captured the belt. But we got to keep this momentum going. We got to keep this momentum going. So I just wanted to do this video and give my reasons why Zhang WEILI versus Amanda Lemos needs to happen. As y'all know, Amanda Lemos, she went in there and finished Marina Rodriguez 2 weekends ago. And Zhang WEILI, she went in there and dominated Carla Esparza and finished her in the second round, right? So after seeing the performance of both of these fighters, right away I said, you know what? This fight needs to happen. This fight needs to happen. We got a fighter that's been improving in Zhang WEILI, a fighter that's improving in Lemos, and right now they are really hungry. Zhang WEILI, she was looking like a killer in there. She was talking that good trash. Amanda Lemos, she was talking that trash as well to Marina Rodriguez, saying, hey, look, don't underestimate me. I'm ready to go. And she went in there and dominated, right? So with the momentum of both of these fighters right now, on top of that, the Amanda Lemos won the title shot. We got to keep this. We got to keep this going. Now, I know most of y'all already heard Henry Cejudo, chiming in saying that Zhang WEILI doesn't need this fight. It's a dangerous fight. She needs to go in there for that rubber match with Rose Namajunas. Nah, scratch that. Scratch that. People don't want that right now. We want to see this fight now because this fight here makes the most sense to me. You know what I mean? Amanda Lemos just got the number 3 spot, and Zhang WEILI just recaptured that belt, and she wants to prove her dominance. And the way to do that is by getting the fight with Amanda Lemos at this point, because she's looking the most dangerous. And like I said, she's the one that's looking the most hungry. So I just want to go over my reasons why this fight needs to happen over a rubber match with Rose Namajunas. And number one, Amanda Lemos earned it. Amanda Lemos, she earned this spot, right? She went in there and finished Marina Rodriguez. I did pick Marina to win the fight off of experience and skills, but Amanda Lemos, she went in there and dominated. She had the style that went in there and neutralized and got the respect of Marina Rodriguez, and she finished her, right? That's what you have to do. She finished the fighter that was in line for the title shot, that was on a 4-fight win streak. So that should put her in that title mix, right? And on top of that, she's trying to erase that Jessica Andrade fight. She went on a 2-fight win streak that were both finishes. She finished Michelle Waterson and Marina Rodriguez, right? And other than that, she hasn't really lost in the strawweight division. She had one close fight against Angela Hill, very awkward fight against Angela Hill, right? But she still was able to win the fight, in my opinion. Then she had that setback with Jessica Andrade, and like I always say, Andrade is Andrade. But other than that, she's been climbing the ladder, right? It may have not looked the best to a lot of these people because they're trying to hold her to high standards, which I understand. But other than that, I think she's earned it. It's just like going back to Rose Namajunas when she earned her first title shot. A lot of these other fighters don't go on that type of win streak. So for Amanda Lemos, I think she's earned it by beating those credible opponents and, just going on a nice, not even a nice win streak, but, just defeating everybody that's been in her face aside from Jessica Andrade. In my opinion, she's earned it. She's number 3. Give it to her. Number 2 reason I would say is a new look. It's a new look for the division. We need this right now, not just the fans, but the fighters as well. Zhang WEILI's been fighting Rose 2 times now. She's fought Wmma 2 times. Wmma's fought Rose 2 times. Rose has fought Carla 2 times and fought WEILI 2 times. It's just been these 3 or 4 fighters playing musical chairs together, right? It's just been these 4 fighters going back and forth, right? And right now, I think to keep the division going and just keep it interesting, we need that new look in there. And we have somebody that just earned it in Amanda Lemos. Like I said, Amanda has pretty much solidified herself to be just as dangerous and just as good as these other fighters. She just needs that opponent to help her step out of the box, right? And, she's showing that hunger. So I think adding her to the mix at number 3, even over Andrade, and giving her that title shot, we'll get a different look. It's going to make WEILI dig deep. It's going to make her have to make the right improvements on this type of striker, in this type of MMA fighter. And same thing for Amanda Lemos. It's going to really show us what she has, right? And that's what we want to see, with fighters like Rose on a layoff, Wmma retiring. We need to start putting these fighters in that gauntlet now, in that type of deep water position where we can see just how good they are, right? That's where I'm at with it now. I need to see a new look at this point. I've already seen these other fighters mixing it up, so I know a lot of people feel the same way. We need that new look, and that's what it is. Third reason, it leads right into this. Fans want it instead of a rubber match with Rose at this point, right? Fans really want this fight. I think most of y'all think this is a good fight, right? Because back-to-back nights with these two strawweight fights, we were already matching them up, right? Whoever the winner was, right? We were saying that it's the most logical matchup to make. If it was Marina that won, we would want to see that. If it was Amanda Lemos that won and looked good doing it, she earned the title shot, right? Maybe if it was like a close split decision, we'd be trying to argue it, or some of y'all would, but with the way Amanda Lemos looked that night, defeating Marina Rodriguez, we said, okay, she's ready. She's ready now. No need to hold back, right? And we can even look at the age thing and say, hey, it's time to get her in there, right? So all the fans want this fight. Nobody's really screaming for that WEILI versus Rose fight right now. I mean, deep down, I think the WEILI fanboys, they want to see her get some get back. And I do at some point. I would like to see her get some get back with Rose just to prove that, she has changed and she can pass that test. But some other time, because Rose is not even ready for it. Who knows if she even really wants it right now, right? Maybe she feels like she could get it just to set a record and become a 3-time champion. But, I don't want to even see that. I don't even want to see that happen right now. So even with Henry Cejudo saying that it needs to happen, nah, scratch that. We need this fight because this is what the fans want. And last reason, it's an exciting fight. Come on, y'all. This is an exciting fight, and that's why it needs to happen. This is what the division needs. We've had 2 back-to-back solid strawweight fights. We need, I was going to say we need one more to erase the memory of that Carla Rose fight, that Carla Rose rematch. No, we just got to keep the momentum going from here. No, we just got to keep it going, keep the blood boiling, keep it thriving, just keep it going with these exciting fights. That's what I want to see. So that's one of the main reasons why we need it. This is an exciting fight right here. It's one of these ones that's going to get me hyped up, that gives me the butterflies, because anything can happen here. WEILI could walk into something big. Shoot, Amanda Lemos could walk into something big. She could walk into a head kick. Or Lemos could have WEILI walk into one of those right hands. WEILI could do something like Andrade, squeeze the life out of her, or vice versa, because we seen the jiu-jitsu of Lemos. We seen her on the ground, how she submitted a girl till she passed out. So I want to see how good Lemos' jiu-jitsu is against WEILI. Can she neutralize her? Can she be just as physically strong? Or can she just get top control on WEILI? I need to see that. Like, how can WEILI handle that boxing to somebody like Lemos? Will it be kind of like Mayweather versus Pacquiao, where she uses her timing to neutralize WEILI, or if WEILI steps in with her hands down, will she eat her right hand? How's she going to take it? I don't know. That's why I need to see it. This is an exciting fight. You put these two fighters together, they're going to push each other, right? So I don't think there's going to be any type of canceling out here where they show each other too much respect, because WEILI, she goes after it. WEILI goes after it. And when fighters come after Lemos, she gets crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and she swings for the fences. Like, if you look at that third round where whenever Marina Rodriguez started to come forward more, Lemos started getting a lot more comfortable in that third round. She got in her rhythm, and that's whenever she started swinging for the fences. Like, there was a couple of times where Lemos would swing that left hook, that home run left hook, and Marina would dip back. She would just miss it. I kept picturing like what was going to happen if one of them things landed. So imagine somebody like WEILI fighting Lemos like that. You know what I mean? Like her coming in and storming forward and getting too comfortable, and then boom, Lemos lands something big, right? Those options are always there, right, in my head. So I need to see this fight. It's exciting. It needs to happen, right? So yeah, man. I just want to see this fight. It needs to be made. And, I'm not really going out there saying like, oh, like the UFC's against this fight, but I just want to talk about this fight a little bit here and just give my reasons why I want to see this one, because, I just feel like we really need to keep this momentum going in the strawweight division. We can't risk having any more boring fights, because we lose fans that way. Every now and then you can have a dud, but with women, they just got to keep it going, because the minute they have a bad fight, everybody's going to shut everything down. You know what I mean? If you have 2 or 3, shoot, you're going to lose a lot of viewers. So they got to keep this thing going. WEILI versus Lemos ASAP. So yeah, those are the reasons why this fight needs to happen. Amanda Lemos earned it. It's a new look. Fans want it. It's an exciting fight. Should it be a main event? What do y'all think, guys? Yes or no? Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.